I just got to share this with you because people crack me up. And I am in a place where your foolishness, not yours, but theirs. I can't let it get to me. So let me share with you why I'm telling you this. I do this thing every morning where I send out a message to a handful of people. Now, from all that I've been through in the last 3 years, there are a lot of contacts in my phone that I have not talked to in years. So when I started doing this message, it's a daily inspirational message. When I started doing this message last year, I was sending it out to people who I was still in contact with on a pretty regular basis, or we still had good vibes, And every time, it never fails, there's always one person, at least one person that's like, you know what, I needed this today. And so I just keep sending it. Well, then I feel like God talked to me and said, how are you going to encourage and inspire people if this is what you want to do with your life? And the only people you're doing it to are the people that you're in contact with. I said, you know what, you're right. Here's what I'm learning about being who you were created to be. Everybody won't accept your light. Now listen, you are a light in this world. Your life, your uniqueness, everything that makes you different, what you were created for, you are here to use it to serve others. But let me tell you, everybody cannot and will not receive it. Let's paint this picture for you. We got the sun. The sun does what? It keeps us warm, helps things grow, helps us stay alive. It gives us vitamin D and so many other things. But how many times have you yourself or someone you know been complaining about the sun? Like, dog, it's hot today. The sun just doing its job. Dog, it's bright today. The sun is just doing its job. And so I'm sharing this with you because I want you to remember that you are here for a purpose. And you need to just do your job regardless of what other people say. So let me back this up. Here we go. So I send my messages out to people I know, people I don't really know. People, if you're in my phone, you get it, right? Mind you, I send the message out, like they get multiple messages, and then I guess at some point they get tired of the message. So someone responded to one of my messages and said, and I'd already told her who I was. She said, I don't know who you are, but if you keep messaging my phone, I'm gonna report you. First of all, unless there's something that I don't know about phones, who are you going to report me to? Who are you reporting me to? God? Because I'm doing my job. God is proud of me for doing my job. I said, you know what? Be blessed, sister. Go on and report me and do what you got to do. Because whatever you got going on, that's not for me. This week, I sent it out to someone. It's a lady that I haven't spoken to or seen in years. I don't even remember what she looks like. But this isn't the first time I've sent her an encouraging or inspirational message. But this week, she decided to respond. And her response initially was her name, her full name. I've been calling her Miss Belinda. And so she sent me her full name, and it's not Belinda with a B, it's Belinda with a V, right? I said, oh, okay, thank you so much. So I can update my contact. So she responds with, who is this? 5 question marks. Do you really know me? 5 question marks. I'm reading it with the attitude because I feel like if you take the time out to send somebody a message like this, then you might have a little chip on your shoulder. So this is how I read it. And of course, I could be wrong, but this is how it came off to me. Who is this? Do you really know me? I am in this world. I am not of this world. So carry God with you and be blessed. P.S. We still PSing people on text messages. P.S. If you don't know me, please delete my number. I said, well, doggone. I was just sharing an inspirational message with you about how we need to be more in tune with our own decisions and be aware of them and to choose positivity over negativity. And when someone upsets you, don't let it get to you. That's all I'm trying to say. Just trying to give you a little light, but you don't want it. That's why you got hater blockers. Okay? Because everybody's not going to accept your light. They're not going to like what it looks like. They're not going to like what it sounds like. They don't like what it smells like, how it comes off, all of the vibes. They're not going to like it. I say all this to remind you that everybody is for somebody, but you ain't for everybody. Do you get it? Let that marinate in your mental for a minute. Because you can be out here doing what you were created to do, having all the joy, happiness, love, peace, and everything that you can just give off, however you give it. If you good at singing, if you good at dancing, if you good at writing books, if you good at speaking, if you good at going to work and doing your job, you can be doing your job and somebody's still not going to like you. But understand, the sun just doing its job and folks don't like it all the time. So I want to encourage you through whatever foolishness that comes your way when you just out here doing your job, let them have it. Let them have it and understand that whatever they got going on, they're projecting it on you. And they trying to come up in your world and change things so that you can be down there in the misery energy with them. Don't let that happen. Don't let these people disturb your peace and take your energy when you just doing your job. So keep doing your job. Keep your head up. Whoever coming your way, just block them. You know what? Now that I think about it, she could have been... it might have rubbed her the wrong way because she was in that moment of me encouraging her to get out of. And you know, some people just don't want to get out of the misery. Some people actually like sitting in mud, in misery, in dirt, in gloom, despair, because when they're not there, they don't have the attention that they're seeking, and they don't know how to get attention any other way. That's just a thought. So them folks that's coming at you with all that negativity, like she said, carry God with you and be blessed. She gone.